Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I just want to welcome you to this presentation of power gifting. What is power gifting? It's a peer-to-peer or person-to-person gifting economy. Everyone is invited to partake, no matter where you are in the world, whatever your financial status is. This can help everyone for a small amount, cost of a cup of coffee and a muffin, become financially free. So let's give you a brief overview. Power gifting has got a uniquely designed algorithm, and it's so simple and effective to partake in. It's literally like painting by numbers. It's such a simple program, one of the best I've ever seen. It was launched at the beginning of December 2022. This program has already started to show the ability to transform people's lives through the whole world. I don't think there's any country that power gifting isn't in yet. In today's shifting economy, it's essential to create multiple streams of income. I've got clients that work during the day, and friends of mine. At night time, they might deliver pizzas, they might work in a restaurant, or they work in a coffee shop, just to make an extra bit of income. Some they even deliver parcels. The nice thing with power gifting, offer you full training and support. Don't really see where you need it, except maybe on crypto. Some people aren't sure how to use. When I first joined, I had no idea. I now know a fair amount, so I can work my way around it. So there's a lot of training and support that can help you achieve your financial dreams and goals. Hey, how do gifting economies work? Same as any economy in the world. It works with efficient flow of money through a program system to benefit everyone equally. Here's a disclaimer. Myself, other presenters, anyone working with power gifting, none of us are financial or tax advisors. You can take a screenshot of this if you like, and carry on. Okay, what makes power gifting unique? We've got an amazing force matrix structure. So with a lot of systems, you have to join there, you pay a certain amount of money, you might pay monthly, you then have to get 1, 2, 3, 5, 10 people in below you. They then need to get people below them, and they need to do the same. So eventually you've got thousands and thousands of people in your downline. With this, we've got one straight line. There's no downline. There's no network marketing or MLM style systems. So you actually don't have to bring anyone in. You don't have to even talk to anyone. Obviously, if you do, it will help the system and help everyone move smoother and faster through the whole system. When I first heard about this, I couldn't believe it. There's a low end of only $8. That's the only cost that you'll ever take out your pocket. I mean, as I said, the price of a cup of coffee and a muffin. I mean, people don't even blink about spending $8. There's no confusing referral systems. You don't have bonuses and team structures. As I said, everyone's in the same line. There's no registration or monthly fees. As I said, some systems you pay $10, $20, $100, $500 a month. You can get a lot of money back, but then you really have to have a big team. One thing now with power gifting, we've got a back office that's so simple and easy to operate. When you log in, you might have go to the place where it says people to gift or people have gifted you. And you can see who's gifted you, who has to gift you, or who you have to gift. It's literally like painting by numbers. One thing nice, you don't have a third party controlling your funds. As I said, it's peer-to-peer, person-to-person. So when I first joined and I gifted, I didn't gift to any organizational structure. I gifted straight to a person. I logged into my back office and the system says, you must gift Bob, say Bob. And I gifted him. I contacted him. He was very happy that I gifted him. And I sat back and I waited. I then forgot about it. A couple of months later, I got a call one day. Someone said to me, I'm trying to gift you, but you got no gifting details. I said, I'm not paying anyone. I said, no, we want to pay you. I thought it was a scam caller. And then I said, well, what is this? They said, power gifting. I said, never heard of it. They said, you must have gifted $8. And I thought, oh yeah, that was a couple of months ago. Is this still going? They said, oh yeah, definitely going. Okay, so duplicate accounts. If you want to, you can create duplicate accounts. Helps ongoing cash flow, but don't end up going for 100 accounts. Think you really make a lot of money with that. You only really need one account. If you're married, get one for your spouse. If you've got children, my personal opinion, get one for each of them. As the system starts growing and growing, and as your kids start growing, and they come to you, I need money for this. I need money for a car. I want to buy this. You'll be able to use the system for that $8 that you invested with them and gifted someone. You'll be able to maybe buy the car, eventually buy a house even for them. Everyone's got the same opportunity to receive. So whether you joined December when it started, joined 3 months ago, you joined today, you joined in 3 months' time, you've still got exactly the same opportunity to receive. We utilize cryptocurrencies to move funds internationally. That's the cheapest and most efficient way of doing it. You don't need to know anything about investment or trading because the system literally does everything for you. Okay, so who's this for? Think what families have been hurt in the financial crisis. People have lost their jobs. Businesses have closed down. And suddenly the income that people had, it's gone, doesn't exist anymore. It's also there for individuals that want to replace or add to their income streams. If you just look at your normal salary that you're getting, in 10 years' time, you're not really going to be any better off than you are now. So you need to start looking at extra incomes. It's also great for people wanting to retire, but they don't have the financial means to retire. I mean, really for them. Just think when you've got big dreams and goals, there's one platform you can use to help you get it. Think also people that have lost their jobs will live in fear of retrenchment. Every second person I speak to, that's the biggest fear. People have lost their jobs, their livelihood with COVID, when COVID hit. So many businesses closed down. They just couldn't contain themselves, just couldn't survive. This is amazing for entrepreneurs and business people. When you show this to them, they look at it and show them the figures. Say, wow, that actually makes sense. And I watched it about 20, 30 times before I really understood it. It's great for non-profit, religious, humanitarian organizations, orphanages. It's really a great way to help them get that extra money coming in regularly into the organization. I always say, I'm looking for people willing to apply 1%, maybe 10 minutes of their day towards creating wealth and to realize that freedom is just a hand away, right next to them. Okay, how does the system work? We've got 3 phases. Each one's got 4 levels. With the system, members are guided through the levels and phases by a simple back office. As you receive gifts and re-gift to another member, you move through the stages. Very simple. All the new positions created for you will be funded from gifts received. So you don't have to keep taking money out your pocket and putting into it. It's from the initial $8. Okay, so you've got phase 1. You've got 4 levels, 1, 2, 3, and 4. You move through the 4 levels and receive 117 extra positions. We call those baby accounts. Those baby accounts only work for that specific phase. And once the baby accounts have done their run, they go to grandma, and grandma looks after them. So after gifts that you send, you get to keep $5,088 per position. So it's 5,088 times 118. Okay, then phase 2, very similar. One slight difference, it's 10x. So instead of 5,088, it's 50,880 per position. And you get your 117 baby accounts as well. Phase 3, Once again, we 10 times again. You get your baby accounts, and this time you keep $500,000 per position. No one is on phase 2 or 3 yet. So someone said to me the other day, how long will it take to get there? I said, no idea. We're 8 months into the program, no one, or 10 months in, sorry, and no one's there yet. Time will tell. Okay, so what do? You give and receive gifts unconditional. I always say, when you get a gift for someone, you take the gift, it might cost you $8. You then got a wrapping, put a wrapping around it, maybe $1, maybe $2, a lovely pretty ribbon, a card, and that could come to an extra $2, maybe $3. So with that, just think, when you have to give someone $8, on some platforms that you give them, they might charge you $1, $2, $3 just for their transaction fees. So just keep an extra couple of dollars in just for that. Okay, so your entry level, you gift $8 and it takes you to the bottom of the line. Once you gifted the $8, you then go to the top and 3 people will gift you $8. That's $24. You don't create any new positions. And then to gift you to the next level, costs you $16. And the initial $8 you put in, that's your gift to keep. So you don't have to keep putting in. So you're now completely risk-free. Level 2, you start with that $16 over there. On this one, you now receive 9 times $16. It's $144. So now you're starting to get nice little bit of pocket money. You then create 9 new positions. Those are your baby accounts right at the bottom of level 1. So that's 9 times $8. That's $72 for your 9 positions. You then give $32 to your next position, and you keep $40. So you now got $48 in your pocket. So take the whole family out for pizzas and drinks. Your level 3, you then start once again, $32. This really blew my mind when I saw it. On this one, you're now in line to receive 27 by $32. That's $864. And then now we start to talk nice money. You then create 27 new positions at $8 each again. That's all the bottom level 1. That's $216. To give you to the next level is your $64. And this time you keep $584 in your pocket. Think of the nice holiday you can do with $500, almost $600. Okay, so you're level 4. Once again, you start with $64. This, I was just so shocked when I saw this. On this level, you'll receive 81 by $64. That's just over $5,000. You then create 81 new accounts, $640. So that's another 81 accounts that will run through the whole system. And you then take $80. That'll take you to phase 2. This time you keep $4,500 in your pocket. So in total, you've got 9 baby accounts, 27 baby accounts, 81 baby accounts, and that totals 117 baby accounts. So those 117 will also receive $5,088 each. So that's 117 times 5,088. That's good money. As you go to phase 2, as I said, you start, that's the $80 you start with, exactly the same as phase 1. You just keep $80 this time. You run through there, you create baby accounts, keep $400, exactly the same, keep almost $6,000. End of level 4, keep $44,500. Most people have to work a lifetime to receive that. And yeah, it's ready waiting for you. And only $8 that you have to give for that. So at the end of phase 2, each position, your main account plus your 117 baby accounts, will each receive just over $50,000 each. Okay, so there's your $800, and that is then your entry to the next level. And then you keep your $800, 4,000, almost 60,000, level 3. And level 4, just over $450,000. And you've also got 117 extra positions. So in total, you receive $516,800 plus another 117 times that. That's big money. Okay, so what are the gifting rules? And you've got a couple of rules, not much. And all this helps just with efficient flow through the whole system, so it doesn't become stagnant. I've seen other systems that they start off good, and then no one joins, and the system just frees up, fizzles out, and it goes. That's one thing nice with gifting economies. You're gifting person to person, not to a platform. Okay, so your first gift, before you even sign up, make sure you got that $8 ready in your crypto wallet. If you're not too sure, speak to the person who introduced you. They can maybe do that for you. And then at a later date, help you set up your own crypto account. Okay, so your first gift must be made immediately on registration, maximum 1 hour. That shouldn't take more than 3 minutes to do, but we give you an hour. When you're ready to move to the next levels, all gifts must be made immediately after you receive your last gift, maximum 12 hours. Because obviously, you want to move to the next level. The people on the next level want to move higher or to the next level, and everyone wants to move, and it just helps everyone move great. Okay, it's very important. Load a screenshot of your confirmed proof of payment. We call it the POP onto your dashboard. I normally take the proof. I send it by WhatsApp or Telegram to the person I'm gifting. So if anyone ever says you haven't gifted, I've got a copy of it. If you exceed the timelines, support will email you. Ensure system gifting just continues to flow. I said we don't want to stagnate. If you fail to follow the system, it will result in you losing your profile and all baby accounts linked to it. So, I mean, you could be losing hundreds of thousands of dollars just because you couldn't be bothered to do it. Okay, the lost position will be offered to the community or to a charity. Many people, if they say it's a level 2, level 3, level 4, eventually be in the phases position, would anyone like it? Anyone would be crazy to say no. I would say yes. Okay, gifting methods. These are a couple of following methods that can be used. Also, we have training on cryptocurrencies, the official Telegram group, and on the Rumble channel. Okay, cryptocurrency, as I said, it allows for a fast and efficient sending of gifts internationally. We've got a requirement, the minimum of 3 gifts to be loaded in your profile when you register. Where available, Binance to Binance is recommended because it's free and it's immediate. I mean, imagine being able to give someone $8, $100, $1,000 and not pay anything for it. No bank charges. Okay, USDT, BEP20 and TRC20, those 2 are required. Then I normally say choose one more. You can use Litecoin, Bitcoin, Wise. Wise can be expensive, take a bit longer, unless if you're sending Wise to Wise. Local bank accounts, if you're gifting just the $8, that's fine. But as it starts going up or you're sending internationally, it's going to cost you loads of money. International transactions with fiat currencies don't work. We've tried all of it. And as I said, the gifter is responsible for all transaction fees. So transaction fees, as I said, like you've got a gift, you've got wrapping, you've got a ribbon, you've got a card, you've got sellotape. That's all part of transaction fees. So you might want to send $8 from South Africa to America. And it might cost you $1 or $2 for transaction fees. from the platform that you're using. So you're responsible for that, not the receiver. Okay, so how do you join? This is probably the most simplest thing that we've ever seen on it. Watch the induction and guiding videos on the website. There's really so much information on that. Ensure your $8 is ready to send your crypto account. If you're unsure how cryptos work, you're scared of it, speak to the person who introduced you for help. Either they can help you or someone else could help you as well. Very simple. Go to powergiftings.com and register. Click on register. There's no referral links. The only thing you do need to do is enter the ILP code of the person who introduced you. This stops scammers coming in. We use it for recognition. If you want to recognize someone for bringing 10 people in, 20 people in, it's an amazing way of doing it. And you can see who's really active on the group. Create a password, enter your email, enter your crypto gifting options. There's no KYC, no FICA. There's no proof of ID because you're not gifting to platform. Wait for the email, which will come through within a minute or two. Check your spam, it could be there. Click confirm, and you're registered. Then log in. The system will tell you who you have to gift $8 to in your back office. And do it in a simple. Always say log in frequently, as your turn to come up may be faster than you think. As I said, I actually forgot completely about it. And if the person hadn't contacted me so much, I could have lost an amazing position. I would have lost all my baby accounts as well. Yes, important notes. These questions people often ask. How quickly will I move through the levels and phases? The more people that register and come into the system, it helps the flow, and the quicker you'll receive, and the quicker you'll move through the system. So I always say, think how many people do you know that could put $8 in, or even you could put $8 in for them, and within a short term, they could be receiving a couple of $100, maybe a couple of $1,000. I said, I've done this for quite a few orphanages. I've done it for my grandchildren, all 10 of them, and for one for my wife and myself and a couple of charities. Okay, what do you do if you need help? Go back to the person who invited you for guidance. Watch the video. We've got them on the Rumble and YouTube channel. Once you're registered, join the support Telegram. It's manned by volunteers. They are amazing people there. And there's a lot of community also that can help you. Then one big question, how many positions can I have? Normally recommended maximum 2 per person. If you want, you can have one for yourself, one for your wife. If you've got, say, 2 children, my personal opinion, have one for each of them. And once they get married, you can say, there, here's your wedding present. That's worth a couple of $100,000. Then the big question, this always comes up. But why is this not a pyramid or Ponzi scheme? Well, both are legal in all countries. Okay, what is a Ponzi scheme? A Ponzi scheme is where you put money into the scheme, and within a couple of weeks or so, the money starts getting split up, percentages of it, to the people that are joining, especially the people at the top. And after a couple of months, the system literally doesn't have money to pay them. And the guy sitting in the Bahamas, with his hands behind his head on the ship while sunbathing in the middle of the ocean, and decides, let's close this down. I've made my millions. I'm going to run away. And he closes down. Okay, pyramid schemes. Everyone says, but isn't this a pyramid scheme? Can't be a pyramid scheme, because with this, you start at the bottom or the front of the queue, you go to the back, and you move backwards, forward all the time on your different levels. So it's impossible to be pyramid, because pyramid, the guy on the top always gets more than anyone below them. This one doesn't happen like this. I said, everyone's got the same chance of receiving gifts, and no one stays at the top. Once you receive your gifts, you go back down to the bottom. Simple as can be. Okay, stay connected. What's the best way of doing that? We've got 2 Telegram groups. These are the official ones, and they are support and info. Join the Rumble channel for recordings and training videos. Join the YouTube channel, and we've got all of this. Every Saturday morning, 10 o'clock South African time, 9 o'clock UK time, we've got training, updates, questions and answers. Invite your friends and family to watch the overview. Monday evening, 7 p.m. We've got our English presentation in South Africa by Tim. Tuesday morning, 10 o'clock, which is really amazing. I was there on Tuesday. We got coffee with Bucks, and he really runs through all the nitty-gritties, questions and answers. He's great. Then Thursday, 7 p.m. UK time, or 8 p.m. South African time, we got Coach Bernard, the man himself. And we're soon going to have many other languages. That'll all be announced in the Telegram channel when ready. So what do? Register on powergiftings.com. And that's how simple it is.